So welcome to All Parts from Within. My name is Ishwar. I help people expand their consciousness and accomplish any goal beyond their wildest dreams. Now in this video, I've been hearing some of you mention that due to the current situation of the pandemic, although you might have tested negative, some people are exceptionally worried, lack of a better word, kind of feeling hypochondriac, feeling propense to get the virus, which, if you happen to get it, you can always take enough precautions, but if you happen to get it, then except for if you're vulnerable due to several other conditions like AIDS, other immunocompromising issues, etc., you should be able to come through quite well. I'm being very optimistic as usual. Some of people I know who are doctors have said that just this fear right from the beginning of being able to get it, whether the odds are pretty low that you're gonna you get rid of it. You come through it, even if you happen to get infected, even then that shouldn't be such a concern. So there's a couple of things I'm going to suggest doing. If you just, before we go into it, as usual, I'll just say the usual disclaimer: please take full responsibility for health and well-being. Now, if you've only got the fever, a high temperature, whatever, some people are just mentioning that most people are on the fence just as soon as they are about to get anywhere closer to 99 Fahrenheit. The scale is just about there, and they are just starting to preconditioning themselves to get to the point where they almost attracted, getting ready for it, so to speak. So the first thing I would suggest doing is, I insist, if you tested negative and you've got high temperature, is having either a bath, a cold shower, whatever you get. Preferably, if you're going to have a shower, preferably 5 to 10 degrees less than the room temperature. If not, go for lukewarm. I wouldn't suggest going for very hot. Ideally, if you can just dip yourself into a tub where there is somewhat, let's say, complete cold water, even if it is for 20 seconds, you'd really be in a much better situation than not doing it, which will help you get rid of, maybe it doesn't help you get rid of the temperature completely. Obviously not completely, but lower it substantially, then you would at least feel better. You won't feel hypothermia or anything. That's another concern. If you're propense to catching colds, then I would refrain from this. First tip. The second tip is, as usual, I would recommend a yogic technique. That is, first of all, you need to sit in the lotus pose, as I'm sitting right now, or the rock pose if you prefer, which is much more effective. And then, if not, you could just sit on a chair with your back straight. And then you just connect the tip of your thumb with the tip of your ring finger, and the rest of the fingers remain straight. And you do it on both hands. You keep them on top of your lap like this, facing upwards. Now, this lowers your temperature. If you're not going to do it, if you do it less than half an hour, then I wouldn't even bother. But if you do it half an hour on a consistent basis, even first day, you'd notice a big change in the way you feel and the temperature, etc. But this, besides all the concerns related to lowering your fever, which is the main objective of the video, doing this on a consistent basis, say 45 minutes every day, increases not all vitamins, but many vitamins, especially C and D, which are crucial to having and maintaining a healthy immune system. And it strengthens, joints and helps with osteoarthritis, etc. And cramps in general, any muscular pain, etc. You'd feel a lot of relief if you do it on a consistent basis. For 2 months, you would be able to feel a huge difference. So give this a try, and obviously you need to talk to your doctor about whether you're concerned. If you've tested negative, I wouldn't worry too much. If it is just for fever, there's these 2 tips. So comment down below if you have any questions, and like and subscribe, and talk to you soon. God bless.